It's still October for most artists. This is Inktober month. I'm going to combine the ink and the watercolor wash to finish this portrait painting of this little girl doing the reading. The ink pack will serve as lines, and the lines combined with shades. This is my approach. First, take a look at the composition. So I'm going to use a very light color to do a little drawing. Let's take a look. The whole girl, basically, you see that as a triangle. So I'm going to draw a triangle somewhere to see how they're going to, not too big, not too small, to at least the way I like it. I'm going to leave enough space for the background. So I'm going to say about, say the top about here. That doesn't need to be too dark. A little bit light, that's fine. And then the shoulder, the arm could be over here. Look at the bottom. The bottom should be over here. And that's the space. And the shoes probably over here. But we're gonna do a little measurement first. Okay, it's very quick measurement. And if they hit the top over here and the bottom over here, and from the arm over here to the tip of the shoe, it's actually the same. And you can measure it. And I'm gonna take that and rotate it. That's the arm. So over here would be the tip of the shoe. Right over here. So the tip of the shoe over here, and then there's the back of the shoe coming down, would be very much look like this. And the shoe would be, the other shoe at the front would be over here, like that. So this is the biggest proportion. You need to work on that first. Don't get into the small one, right? So this is the back of the arm. Now take a look at the vertical with this space. I can see that I first figured out which is the hand, and because that's very crucial. And the hand approximately right over here. Now the hand right here, right, the whisk of the hand right over the arm, right over here. From here to the top, the middle, that is the chin. And to do a good portrait painting, proportion, you cannot skip it. You just have to be good at it so that you can easily find it, not feeling it's a burden on you. All right, but we need this. Okay, after we have this and everything looks good, and then from the arm over here, the shoe over here, the tip of the shoe, and the finger of this hand is right over here, because right in between, there's the middle. Right in the middle over here. Right there. That's just the hand. I mean, the middle of the hand. The finger on this side. Like that. And the thumb on this side. So find those locations first. And with that, the hand, this hand, the finger of this hand, the second finger would be right over here. Right, and then the hand, and then the hand at the middle of the hand coming over here. So the arm on this side, like that. After you figure those out, and then everything else would be very easy. And now look at the thumb on this hand. It will be here, like this. Oh, that's good. Now, the shoulder a little bit higher, the back shoulder a little bit higher than the chin. So after you define those places, and then you use those places as the reference to find others. And then the back of the head, and a little bit in, then the arm will be over here. Now, the front of the face, look at the width and the height. Here you go, come down a little bit in the front over here, and then the face would about this direction, coming down like this. And that's it. And the rest we can start drawing. Now we're gonna start using the ink. I'm gonna use a little bit lighter of the ink first. I'm gonna take a little ink from here and mix with a little water. First, use the middle tone ink. This ink is water resistant, means after it dries, it would not go and melt into the water of the watercolor wash. This is very good. So where I'm going start from, I'm going to start from the head. Okay, coming over here. You don't have to draw everything. Just draw the thing you want to present in the painting. And the eye is very much from here to the bottom, is right in the middle. So I'm going to just put a little shape over here for the eye, like that. And the eyebrows will be here. Okay, now take a look at the other eye. The eyebrows first. And the other eye is right over here. And a little eyelashes. Just the edit there. So for the nose, like this, I don't have to draw all the detail of the nose. I leave some gap, a little bit open. The bottom of the nose from the eyebrows to the chin is right in the middle. So it's very easy. Like that. That's good. And let's take a look at the mouth. The mouth right over here. If you did not figure out all the important location and start drawing, you don't even know how big the face would be. In that case, you don't even know what's the location of the mouth and the nose. That. And then come into the chin very rounded. Like this. And then on the face over here showing a little line. And actually what I want, I'm going to change a little bit suggestions of the mouth over here. Still can change some. Okay, like that. Okay, let's continue. That's the forehead. And here. The hair in the back. Just push down the brush. Let it become a little bigger stroke. And leave the space for the flower. Just a little suggestion for the back over there. And that's good. I'm gonna coming down to the back here. First go for the arm. Okay, and the front. Now the hand right over here. Let's draw the hand first. Draw the bigger shape and then divide it. And then connect that over here. Okay, look at this hand. That's good. Now look at the arm and directly connect from the mouth and coming down like this. Coming down over here at the elbow. Over here, make a little turn like this. So directly coming from this direction. Okay, there's the elbow area. And on this side, take a look at how thick the arm's supposed to be. That's good. And now take a look. The dress over here and come to this side. From here coming through, take a look about how you render the brush, the line, a little bit thin and thick and so on. And that's good. That, and then go through, come to the back. This, maybe this come in a little bit, make this line a little bit bigger, like that. And we're almost taking care of lots of critical stuff. And now we're going to express a little bit of the part in the back. I'm gonna need a little bit water in the ink, maybe a little bit more ink. Now take a look at the shoe right over here. I'm going to draw this shoe first. Step by step, and don't rush. Okay, enjoy the process. It's very important. That's why I make the name for our community is called Enjoying Art. And the community, they also include you. And now, coming here, and connect that over. There's a little curved line all the way coming here. Look at it first. This. And then on the bottom over here. And the other shoe on the other side right over here. Like that. So now I'm going to put the book over here and see where is end right over here. Draw the line over here first and start over here and a little bit thicker line coming over here. Now connect with the book here. Okay, now the top over here, the line can be a little bit thinner like that. That's good. And I just draw a little thicker line for the opening. That's the gap right over here. That very thin line like that. So that's the book. Okay, I can draw a couple lines over here as the suggestion. That's fine, like that. And over here I'm going to make the line a little bit thicker for the shadow, like this. Now I'm going to come in to give a little accents, some of the line that need to be a little bit thinner, and make them a little bit thinner. And for the red ribbon, and I'm not going to draw the red ribbon, I'm going to use the color, the watercolor, directly paint it. Like that. Like this. This is good. Okay. Now coming over here, I'm gonna give a little suggestion for the hair. Some of the hair on the face, I'm not going to do too much because I don't want to block the whole face like that. And I'm gonna have a little darker line to give a little suggestions for the hair and move the hair to the back like that. That's good. What about here on the front of the face? And I'm going to do that right now. Like that. So I have the hair coming down to the shoulder on this side. Like that. Like the shoulder over here also need to be darker. This is how you finish the drawing. Okay. Give a couple loose here. Like that. That's good. Now come back to the top over here. I'm gonna have a little darker the ink right over here. That give a little some suggestions here. Like that. Okay, let's see. And the shoulder over here need to get a little bit lower, so I'm gonna have a couple here like this and showing. That's good. And this is actually the inside of the dress, so I'm gonna showing a little gap in that. Okay, now I'm gonna give a little some suggestions for the grass and over here for the shoe over here. Add that in here. That's good. And now I'm gonna add fill line showing the grass. And over here too. That's why I have some opening over here. Like that. Maybe a few in the front over here. Like this. That's very enjoyable. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the flower. I'm going to get a little red color and let's see, a little red flower over here, like that. Red flower over here. This is, I left the space. I did not cover it. Now I have a little bit orange color, so get a little yellow. And have a little bright orange color, like that, right over here. And a little bit over here. A little bit over here too, like that. And that's good. I'm gonna get a little bit red. No, the purple colors. I'm gonna get a little blue color. And over here, I'll just get the blue color first. Maybe a little bit red getting into here. Oh, here you go. And a little color over here. And a little color over here. Okay, a little blue color over here. That's good. Now maybe a little bit light of this color. All we do is suggesting. We're not making flowers. Yeah, keep that in mind. And that's it. That's good for a flower. The rest is just a little white flowers. Now coming into the face, a little bit different from the regular watercolor painting. We just apply some simple wash. Okay, now I'm gonna mix with there's two colors and add a little blue color in here. Now become the skin tone. And here you go. That's good. And I'm gonna just apply it to the face over here. And take a look at on this side of the nose and the shadow side. A little bit on the other side of the shadow side. And I'm going to just use the water to extend the color coming down over here. Like that. And maybe on the cheek, so you get a little red color. Like this. And then coming to the neck, it's very much the same color, but this color a little bit too much water, so I'm gonna coming on this side. And there's some light coming from the back too, so let's go. That's good. And look at the arm. I'm looking at that there's some light from the back, so you're gonna leave the light. Okay, leave the light. And now let's come to this arm. Connect it over here. I have a little white, a little gap. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna have the color a little bit darker, so I'm gonna this color a little bit darker coming to the hand over here. There you go, like that. And I come to the other arm. The other arm a little bit tricky because first they have some light coming from the top over here, and then the lower part over here have the reflected color from the dress. So I'm gonna add a little red color, not a lot, just a little bit, just a little bit, a little red. Now reflected to the arm. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to have a little soft on the edge over here, gradually coming to a little bit lighter, like that. And the top over there, I can make it a little bit darker. So a little bit darker. Take this color right over here, because there's a little bit more shadow. And the same thing on the edge over here and over here too. Just set the color over there, and you don't want to keep moving again and again in the wet area. Maybe you'll come up with something really bad, because you never know how the water is going to move. So I'm going to also add a little darker tone over here, a little bit darker on the elbow, a little suggestion. That's good enough. So now what I want to do, I'm not ready for the dress, so because those are still wet, if I put that color in there, it would make it look really blend in together. And now I'm going to continue on to the leg. Okay, I'm going to take this color like this, and a little blue color over here, a little yellow, a little bit more red. Oh, too much red. I'm going to start over. I'm going to take this color, get a little yellow. I have some yellow over here, I can see, and maybe a little more. Okay, now coming to this leg. Now take a look at the color. It needs a little bit more yellow and the red, like that. Okay, right over here. So this is the leg, and maybe this color also apply to the hand. This hand has a little bit more shadow, a little bit more on this side, like that. So make that look similar. And on this side, I'm going to wash a little bit, coming like this, and maybe even over here, wash that a little bit, coming up, like that. That looks good. Even the same color, even the same color, have it over here one more time, and also the same color that's already dried over here one more time. So this is in the shadow side. And the face, I'm going to come back to the face, have a little bit red like this on the cheek. I want to show it a little bit roundness. And on the top, and a little bit more yellow colors. So I'm going to make it a little bit more interesting, have some variety of colors. And there's a little bit yellow, like that. And that color coming through on the nose over here. Now I'm going to soften the color a little bit. There you go. Now the face, a little bit more interesting. And I have this color in the above the mouth right here. And I'm going to soften the color. Yeah, spend the time and relax it. Relax yourself. And okay, now the face looks good. I'm going to soften a little bit over here. That's fine. Now let's do some color before we go into the dress. Like say on there, I'm going to talk about the red color. And I can have a little light red color over here first. Like this. And a little red color like this. That's fine. And now I'm gonna have a little blue color, some little blue color right over here. See? So always can find something interesting to do, and also want to keep the refreshness on in this pen and ink watercolor painting. So you don't want to overdo things, and just keep it simple right under here. Maybe like a purplish color, and right under here, and have a little bit of this color coming to there. That's good. I'm gonna have this a little blend in a little bit. That's good. A little blue color, like that. That's good. And here, a little bit of this color. That's fine. Like that. And now for the book, and it has a little bit of this kind of light brown color. I'm gonna apply that to the side over here, and maybe a little bit over here. That's good. And now come to the shoes, and take a look at the back of the shoes. Have a little yellow color like this, and you got the back of the shoes, the bottom of the shoes, actually right over here like this. And then I'm gonna mix a little brown color again, and I have a little blue color and the yellow color. Now we get the color for the shoe, the top of the shoe. Okay, like this. Simple application. Like that. So the person is almost done. And on top, that I'm gonna add a little bit of this yellow color, press a little blue, that get a light green color. And here you go. And mixing colors from the primary colors, very crucial to paint like this. So if you want to following that process, go search Yong Chen watercolor mixing color. That's good. I'm gonna come to have the bright red color, and I'm gonna work it into the dress like this. That little bright red color. I can add a little yellow color to it, with the bright yellow color. Okay. Like that. And the back, or maybe have this color here first. A little bit more red. Okay. And the back have a little bit darker red, because in the shadow. That's good. Now take a look at the back over here, has a little red. Now we're gonna draw the ribbon. Look at it, analyze it first. Like a one stroke. And then something like that. Something a little bit like this. Okay, a little red color coming up. And here it can be a little bit darker. That's good to keep the freshness. Maybe also use this color, give it a little bit the deeper color in the flower. That's pretty good. Now what I want to do, I'm going to use the 1-inch flat brush. And first take care of the front over here first, because this is still wet. I'm gonna wait until this dries, and then I'm gonna do the top. So first I'm gonna wash this area first. I'm gonna make the wash to be simple, much simpler than the traditional just watercolor. We're gonna mix some brown color. We already have quite a bit of blue and all the three colors. I'm gonna take the yellow color from here, Get a little bit blue. Here you go. And get a little red color. And this looks good. Now here we go. So this is I wish consider the foreground pretty close to us. So I'm probably gonna introduce some brighter color right over here. Like that. Okay. We're gonna wait a little bit until the top dry, and then we can come back. Oh, for now I'm gonna come in to set a little color to the lip. At the same time, I'm gonna release a little bit excess wet over here. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little this kind of red color. This is good, not the brightest red. Okay, look, that's good. Leave the light. That's right. Maybe in the eye can be a little bit, can open up a little bit. So I'm just taking the ink again. I'm gonna come back over here. Double eyelid. Very small. That's good. Make the eye a little bit bigger. And the same thing over here. Come up a little bit bigger. Like that. And the eyelashes. That's good. All right. Maybe I do add a couple lines. Block out a little bit open space at the face. Guess it's a little bit too much space on the face. Okay. Like that. And also at the bottom, I'm going to add a little bit brown color at the bottom of the chin. Okay, that's good. A little bit color over here. Block out a little bit on the forehead. That's good. Now that's good. Now the dress is almost dry. Now I come in to start doing the upper part of the background. Now the same thing, I'm going to use my 1-inch flat brush and start from the top. Take a look. You don't have to do all the way to the main objects. When you apply the color and then you bring the color in, I just need to have the majority of the outside area to be wet. So when I am applying into that, the color will automatically connect it. Like that. That's good. Now I'm going to take a look at what color is supposed to be and take a look. And definitely all 3 colors, but what color it would be. So I'm going to have some, could be a very soft color, spontaneous, and blend it together. So I'm going to take maybe a little bit more yellow. Start from this color. And maybe not really having all of them. And let the color merge together to see how ever it's gonna come out. And we're gonna go with the float to see how things going. And then we're gonna try to lead it to the way we want. And now I'm gonna bring this color close to the head. Now I'm gonna leave a little space on top of the head. It's a little backlight. And look at the space around the flower. Now coming down, here you go. Like that. The book, the shoe, can leave the little white around the shoes. And on this side, I'm gonna add a little bit warmer, get a little red, get a little yellow. Okay, get a little blue. Okay, now coming here and make it a little bit more well mixed. Like this. I can join into the here. It's okay. Now I'm gonna over here around the flower like that. And coming down over here, I'm gonna have a little bit darker, a little bit brown color. So I'm add a little red, a little yellow, and that's probably too bright. Get a little blue, a little bit better, a little yellow, a little bit more blue, and something like that. Okay, like this. So on this side, around the ribbon, around the dress, a little bit darker, a little bit more pink. That's good. Over here. That. Yeah, maybe a little bit down here, have the same color. Like that. Also at the front over here, have a little bit brighter color. So got a little bit yellow, a little bit more red, a little bit more orange. Okay, it looks good. Have some texture at the front. Give a little bit suggestion this is actually closer to the viewer. Like that. And while the outside it gets settled, and I'm going to add a few drops of water. Okay, let it settle like that. And now at this time I can come into even add a little bit more pure red on the dress. I want that to be brighter. Take a look. This ribbon, make it a little bit bigger, like that. So this painting is finished.